brothers, today I am going to give the 7 March speech of Bangabandhu Sheikh Rahman. So let's start. My brothers, I stand before you today with a heart of overflowing grief. You are fully aware of the event that are going and understand the import. We have been trying to do our best to cope with the situation, and yet, unfortunately, the streets of Dhaka, Rajshahi, Chittagong, Khulna, and Rangpur are awashed with the blood of our brothers. The people of Bengal now want to free. The people of Bengal now want to live, and the people of Bengal now want their rights. What have we done that was wrong? After the election, the people of Bangladesh voted as one for me, for the Awami League. We have to sit in the National Assembly, draft a constitution for ourselves there, and build our country. The people of this land would thereby get economic, political, and cultural freedom. But it is with regret that I have to report to you today that we have passed through 23 tragic years. Bangla's stories of those years is full of a story of torture inflicted on our people and bashed by them. Repeatedly, 23 years of a history of men and women in agony. The history of Bengal is a history of a people who had made their highways crimson with their blood. We shed blood in 1952, even though we are the victors in the election of 1954. We could not find a government then. In 1958, Ayub Khan declared martial law to incel Bas for the next 10 years. In 1966, when we launched the 6-point movement, our boys were shot dead on 7 June, when after the movement of 1969, Ayub Khan fell from power and Yahya Khan assumed the reins of the government. He declared that he would give us a constitution and restore democracy. We listened to him then. A lot has happened since and the election has taken place. I met President Yahya Khan. I told him, President Yahya, you are the president of Pakistan. You have to hold the assembly session must on the 15th January. But he didn't listen to me. He listened to Mr. Bhutto. At first, he said that the assembly will take place in the first week of March. We said, fine, we will carry out our discussion in the assembly then. I went so far as to tell that if any attempt came up with an offer that was just, if it is right, we will agree to that offer, even though we are majority in number. Mr. Bhutto came here. He carried out discussion with us. He had said that the door of negotiation has not been shut and that there will be further negotiation. I then had talked with another leader. I said to them, come and sit down with us. Let's create a constitution for ourselves there and build our country. But Mr. Bhutto declared that if any West Pakistani member come here, the assembly will end up as a slaughterhouse. He said that whoever come here would be slaughtered. He said that if any attempt came up here, all shops from Peshawar to Karachi would be shut down. I declared the assembly would continue to meet. But suddenly, on the first week of March, the assembly became shut down. Mr. Yahya Khan called the session of the National Assembly in his capacity as the President of Pakistan. I declared I would be attending it. Mr. Bhutto declared he won't be part of it. 35 members of the West Pakistan came here to take part in his proceedings. But it was dissolved. All the blame was put on the people of Bengal. The finger was pointed at me. After the assembly session was prorogued, the people of this land protested. I told them, observe the general strike. We have called peacefully. Our people responded to my call. They came to the streets spontaneously. They expressed their firm determination to carry out the struggle peacefully. What have we got in return? Those who bought arms with our money to defend us from the external enemies are now using those arms on the poor, the worst, and the downtrodden people of my country. Bullets are being aimed at their chest. So, we have made a majority in Pakistan. But whenever we Bengalis tried to assume power, they used force on us. I met President Yahya Khan. I told him, President Yahya, you are the President of Pakistan. Come and see how the poor people of my country are being mowed down with bullets. Come and see how our mothers are being deprived for their children. Come and then only pass a judgment on what is going on. He has apparently said that I had agreed to sit in a roundtable conference on the 10th of March. Didn't I say long time back? What is the point of another roundtable conference? Who will I sit? Should I sit with those who shed blood of my people? He suddenly dissolved the assembly without carrying out any discussion with me. After sitting in a secret meeting for 5 hours, he gave a speech where he put all the blame on the people of Bengal. He has also blamed me. My brothers, the assembly has been called into session on the 25th of March, but the blood spilled on our streets has not yet dried. About the 10th of this month, I told him, Mujibur Rahman won't join the roundtable conference because that would mean wording over the blood that has been shed. Even though you have called the session of the National Assembly, you will have to listen to my demand fast. You have to withdraw martial law. You have to transfer all the officials to their barracks. You have to return power to the representatives of our people. It is only then I will decide whether we will come to the assembly or not. I want to state clearly, I don't want the Prime Minister office. I want the people of this land have the rights. So I want to state clearly, from this day, Bangladesh courts, magistracy, high court, judge court, and semi-government organization such as of the will not be allowed to work. All our things will be extended from the general strike from tomorrow. So that my people don't have to go through hardships. We will make sure that even as on the 28th, employee will go and collect their salaries. If their salaries are not paid, if another bullet is fired again, if my people are shot dead again, I request all of you, convert every house into a fort. Comfort the enemy, whatever you have in your possession, and even at the risk of your life. And even I am not around to direct you, shut down all mills and factories. And make sure that even a single paisa cannot be transferred from East Bengal to West Pakistan. And now I have to tell that as for our mothers, those who have been wounded, we now will do everything for them. We can love them and assist them once. If you have the means, please give a little to the relief committee that they can make fort everywhere. And as for those factories owner, I have this to tell. Your worker has worked in a general strike last 7 days, you have to pay those money to them for those days. And as for the government of employees, I have this to tell. You will have to listen to my directives till our country become liberated. And to those aim force, I have also this to say, you are my brothers, stay in your box. No one will bother you. But don't try again to aim your bullet at our chest. You can't suppress 70 million forever. Since we have learned to shed blood, no one can suppress us anywhere. Remember, the enemy is amidst us to create chaos and confusion and to create anarchy. In our Bengal, Hindus, Muslims, Bengalis and non-Bengalis, all are our brothers. We are responsible for their safety. So, let us not taint ourselves in any way. Remember, those of you who work for radio and television, if the people running the radio station aren't ready to listen to us, no Bengali will report for work there. Banks will be open every day for 2 hours. That employees can collect their salaries. But we won't allow even a single paisa to be transferred from East Bengal to West Pakistan. If need be, we will starve. But we will go down for our rights. Remember, make only relief committee in every port, in every city, in every village. And remember, the struggle for this time is a struggle for freedom. The struggle for this time is a struggle for emancipation. Long live Bengal. Jai Bangla.